position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Red Raiders will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's going to bring it out. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So TCU's offense will go to work first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Back to pass on second down. Unloads it left. It's complete. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, and Spry. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Just keeps slinging it. Gets it out quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Red Raiders offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Turning it on! And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And the offensive line and the quarterback has to do their job on screens. They got to sell. Pass down the field, pass down the field. Offensive line releases. Quarterback now snaps his eyes to the running back. The running back does the rest with the big boys out in front, creating a path.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Pena. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Release to the back. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Big fella moving. Touchdown, good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. An 84-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Hauls it in. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Trying play action. Finds a man on the left. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Firing to the right, complete.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The RPO is complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
I tell you what, when you give me that kind of effort, I'm going to find you more often. What a layout. QB throws the football a little bit in front of him, had to dive and go make the catch. He lays out, secures the catch through the ground. Remember, got to catch it all the way through the ground. Nice effort by that receiver there.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. They're trailing by just 4 to Utah.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got the tight end.
We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The snap sets up the throw. Finds his man. It's Pena. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Looking for more room. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Man, what a play. Now you're setting your offense up for great position, but you want to make big plays as a defense. Not only make big plays, return it a long way down the field. You wanted a touchdown, obviously, but you set your offense up in great scoring position.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Hand off from the shotgun. Creates a little room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Horned Frogs are threatening in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Working that left side now. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. From the gun. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on second down for this offense.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Working on the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end now in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll run the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Connection to the right. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. To the air on second down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmaker.
There he goes! Running inside the 20. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. Fires to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. And he goes out of bounds downs after coming up with positive yardage there. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa State.
Sets up the screen.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It's complete. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. This time he's got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. At the 40, there he goes. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. They send the tight end in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Pena. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Grab behind the line, it's blocked. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for this offense. With the catch, it's blocked. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Looking downfield very late in the half. Oh, man, almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's third down. Looking to throw. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. On the move from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Pena. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Pena. And the defense drags him down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Here's the pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll run play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line needing just launches for the first down.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man on the right.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots.
Breaks into the open. Running through contact. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And he tacked on the extra point.
Texas Tech 10.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Their quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Pena. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to run for it. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Pucks it out of the air. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, he's gonna have to turn one loose downfield. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team.
4th down.
No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Now on 2nd down. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Horned Frogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Number 12.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give out of the gun. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Second down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Pena. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Complete. Finding an escape route. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan-Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Tennessee. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Gonna look downfield again. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires deep on the run. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Watt. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go. Hauls it in, the first down and more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll run it from the gun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gets open down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Allison. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down in 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They booted away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Soft spot in the middle. They'll immediately call timeout. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. The Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
How about the Hail Mary? Listen, you're supposed to throw that thing way up in the air. He puts it up in the air high, the defender. You're not supposed to try to catch it. You're supposed to knock it down. It gets deflected. And how about the concentration by the receiver to catch the football, make the play with all those bodies around him?
When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.